At the end of every fiscal year, federal agencies go on these spending sprees, making last-minute purchases to use their entire budget. But this year, the Department of Defense under the Biden administration spent the most money in September, making it the most expensive month since 2008. Joining us now is OpenTheBook.com's Deputy Public Policy Editor, Rachel O'Brien. Good morning to you, Rachel. How much did the DoD spend in September, and what did they spend it on?
The DoD spent $79 billion on contracts and grants in September. So like you said, it's the most expensive month for that since 2008. And this is because of what we call use it or lose it funding rules. So these agencies fear that not spending their entire budget will mean a smaller budget from Congress next year. So they go on a spending spree. So we dug into the numbers. We found a lot of spending on a lot of sort of luxury and unnecessary things. For instance, $16.6 million on ribeye steak, $6 million each for lobster tail and salmon, Alaskan king crab. They bought a lot of furniture. They bought a lot of books. And for some reason, they bought a lot of footrests, $100,000 worth of ice cream, over $100,000 worth of donuts. So this is just a few examples of those last minute spending items.
I was going to say, when you think about how much we've given to Ukraine in terms of our ammunition and aircraft, I was thinking that was to replenish some of that. But then you add all that other stuff in that might not be necessary. And you have to wonder about the billions of dollars spent on ammo and aircraft in September. Who got the largest contracts?
Yeah, so these are the usual suspects. The mergers in the defense industry have decreased competition. Now you have the big five defense contractors. So they get the most throughout the year. And of course, they were the top recipients of money in September. So Lockheed Martin, they got almost $11 billion in contracts in September alone. Wow. Raytheon got over $5 billion. Northrop Grumman and Boeing each $2.2 billion, and General Dynamics $2 billion. Those are the big five.
What are some of the other federal agencies with big spending at the end of the year?
Yeah, so DoD is the biggest offender, but certainly not the only offender. Department of Transportation, they spent $35 billion in the last month of the fiscal year. HHS spent $27 billion. The VA, almost $12 billion. Department of Energy, $9 billion. So this really makes you question whether these agencies actually need the funds or they just spend it so they don't lose it next year.
Yeah, and what can be done about it? Where's the checks and balances in Congress?
Well, that's right. We'll see if DOGE has anything to say about this, if there's any sort of cuts to the budgets of these agencies from, Ramaswamy and Elon Musk.
Yeah, we'll have to see. OpenTheBook.com's Deputy Public Policy Editor, Rachel O'Brien. Great to see you. Have a great weekend.
Thanks. You too, Jan.
Thank you.